Squad, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition, Season 17, Episode 10. Tonight was the season finale. So we start off tonight's episode with the girls having a sleepover. The guys had a sleepover. They all had to sleep in, different quarters. So in the guys' room, the guys are all wondering, like, who lied on the lie detector test. Ballistic thinks that his would be messed up because he was in a fucked up mood because you remember him and Jocelyn had got into it, so his head was all over the place. Ajua thinks that she might not still give Styles a ring just to keep him on punishment, keep him on his toes, and see if he actually learned something from Dr. Ish. So, Miss LA says she knows she's not getting a ring from Stu, and she's good with that. So Bianca says that she wants to see what her test is going to come back as because she knows she wasn't pregnant by someone else. But I'm like, if you know for a fact, then why are you saying you want to know what your results going to come back as? Like, it was just something fishy about that. I felt like her ass was lying. She had a secret she was trying to keep. Something wasn't clean in the milk. She says, because if it comes back, that she lied, it's for sure a wrap between her and Chosis. So they gather for the test results. CeeLo and Shani start, and CeeLo asked Shani if she was committed to him out of convenience. She said no, and no deception was indicated. I never thought that she was with him out of convenience. I could tell that she really, truly loves him. Like, I mean, you got to love that short teacup. Like, that nigga is short and stout, goddammit. So Shani asked CeeLo if he wanted to be in a romantic relationship with her permanently, and he said yes, and no deception was indicated. I think that he loves her. I just think that he's hesitant on marrying her, maybe because he was already married before and he don't want to divide assets, but it's something holding him back from marrying Shani. But it's obvious that he loves her. I think they have a beautiful relationship. I really like Shani's spirit. She's a really pretty woman. Just classy. I just really like her. He'd be a fool not to marry her. So, and judging by them little bitty ass feet he got, I mean, them little bitty ass feet make me think he got a little bitty ass woo woo woo. So Bianca says that, oh, I'm sorry, wrong part. So Ballistic and Jocelyn go up next. Ballistic asks Jocelyn if she plans to leave him if he doesn't propose by May 1st, and she says yes. No deception was indicated, and I 100% believe that. I at this age, ain't nobody got time to be wasting years and shit when you trying to figure out what you want. Like, either you want this or you don't, nigga. I'm gonna step or what? So he asked her if he wanted, Jocelyn asked him if he wanted to marry her, and he said yes, but deception was indicated. So I was like, maybe it was because he was in a fucked up mood and he was like, fuck no, I want to marry this bitch. So maybe that was the reason why it was a no at that time. I mean, any nigga be hesitant on marrying that crazy ass bitch. So the judge tells Ballistic that he has to be comfortable with whatever woman he ends up with, that she'll give him the peace in his home, because with him and Jocelyn, they have great highs and then terrible lows. And they both agreed on that. Like, they really got to learn to work on their communication with one another. So Miss Chalet and fake ass Seven Campbell go next. So she asked him, was he in love with her the first month he met her? Because that's what he told her. And he said yes. Deception was indicated. And I was like, you can tell Stu ass was lying. He was just spitting game just to be saying something. So he asked her, has she ever been romantically in love with him? And she said yes, but deception was indicated. You can just tell by the way they even respond to each other, cohabitate with each other. Like, the chemistry just was not there. They acted more like friends. I thought they was a fake couple. I didn't understand what the hell was going on between Michelle Lay and fake ass Tevin Campbell. I don't know if it was because he wasn't as aggressive like the other niggas she used to deal with, but I just didn't see it for them. So Styles and Ajua go up, and she asked him if she blamed him for the death of their daughter, and he said no. Yeah. So no deception was indicated. She did not think that. And I was like, oh, thank God that it was no deception indicated, because that would have been fucked up. So she asked him, did he have emotional feelings for the woman he had an affair with? Instead of giving her the answer, Judge Toller hands her an envelope for her to open it whenever she chooses, or just never open it at all. So, because the judge questions, was the question she should have asked, Was that the question that she even should have asked? Because his affair was 10 years ago and doesn't even matter now. And I agree with the judge. Like, that was 10 years ago. Like, why do you even fucking care? Like, I feel like something else should have been asked. But so Bianca and Chose go up, and she asked him, is he emotionally involved in a relationship with someone other than her? And he said yes. He did. That nigga didn't even lie. No deception was indicated. Like, I don't even understand what this dumbass girl was doing. I'm still so shocked that y'all told me this girl is 30 years old, because she is a plumb fool. So he asked her, was she pregnant by another man this year? And she said no. The judge then gives him an envelope too. He can choose to open it now or never open it at all. I feel like I missed something here. Wait a minute, y'all. Oh, I ended up deleting. I'm like, wait a minute, it's a whole chunk of my notes that's missing. So something must have happened and some of my notes got deleted. Okay, so then after that, the judge then gives everybody their ring boxes. So Bianca, as soon as the group session was over, tells him to let her see the envelope, and he tells her, no, it's mine. Like, I can choose to do what I want to do with it. She tried to then take it out of his pocket, and he snatched it away from her and breaks his bracelet in the process. So he pissed off, because once again, she just being childish and she doing too much. And so when he flung away from her like that, his bracelet ended up breaking and the envelope ended up getting ripped open. So he ends up reading it and just walks off mad. So Bianca comes storming back into his face as Jocelyn is begging her, like, don't do it, girl. Like, don't fight that man. So he tries to walk away from her, and then she mushes him in the back of his head, and he turn around like, what is you doing? Like, he get up in her face like, dude, like, bruh, like, what the fuck? So she squaring up, Styles P end up pushing him back. They end up leaving to go up steps. And I was like, what did you do that for? Like, girl, grow the fuck up. You and that smurfette ass wig. Like, Bianca irks. Like, she is, oh, God, I pray for that baby she about to have. Like, her as a mother, because she acts just as childish as any kid out here. Like, she is so ridiculous and ghetto and ratchet and just dumb and childish and just insecure and got low self-esteem. Like, girl, you need to be in therapy every day of the week. Something is wrong, Jesus. So she followed him upstairs, and she says that she needs to know the answer. Why do you need to know the answer so bad if you know that you telling the truth? Because your ass is lying. So Michelle Lay and Stu end up getting the paper. And so Stu reads it out loud. It said no deception was indicated. So she was telling the truth, which then shows that Styles lied on his question, because only 4 people out of everyone had deception indicated. So I was like, dang, he had feelings for old girl, but that was 10 years ago. Who gives a fuck? So Bianca say to Chose, what did it say? And Chose say, you need a lie detector to tell you the answer to that. You tried to rip it out of my pocket and you still didn't get the chance to read it, so you played yourself. She mad. She trying to get past security, acting a fool. The front of her little pants end up ripping, and you get to see her little underwear or whatever the fuck she had on underneath. I'm like, girl, go sit down, because you already looked a mess this whole damn season. Your hair looked a mess. Your outfit choices was horrible. Like, girl. So Stu said, I knew you never loved me. And Michelle said, I'm sorry. Like, what? So Audra then opens up hers, because, it's like, what the hell now? And, of course, deception was detected. So she say she fine, but you can kind of tell she was a little mad about it. So the judge gets Bianca. Styles come down the steps, and Audra says to him, like, you the liar. And he was like, I mean, what? She was like, you was with her for too long. As long as you don't speak to that bitch now, we straight. So Bianca tells the judge that she's over Chose's lies, of course. Chose is tired of her ass and tired of her doing the same shit that they was doing on day one. She's still putting her hands on him, doing too much, just being aggressive and just silly. So he done with her ass. The judge and Dr. Ish then agree that it is time for them to go, because they obviously have learned nothing from this whole 10 days. Bianca in the end, instead he's talking about he love her. Girl, he love you, but he loves somebody else too that he love more than your dumb ass. Girl, get out of here. And they end up leaving. And I was like, good riddance, because your asses should have got kicked out when they found out that shit they found out about y'all asses. So The ring ceremony goes down. Shani and CeeLo decide to stay together, of course. Styles and Ajua come up. Styles decides to give her the ring because he wants to stay together. She, however, opens her box and says she loves him, but not today. And he like, the fuck? What the fuck you mean you not today? He was like, are you serious? She was like, yeah. And then she digs into her dress and pulls out her necklace, and on it is his ring. And he was like, whoa. He was like, I thought you was serious. Like, what the fuck? So then Michelle and fake ass Seven Campbell come up, and she becomes emotional as Stu was talking because he was like, I wasn't sure about us, but you just don't give up on people at the end of the day. So he has a ring for her, and she does it. But then she say, I changed my mind, and then she goes into her shirt and pull out the ring, and Dr. Ish like, what? You changed your mind? She's like, I changed my mind because when I thought I lost him, I started to feel something, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Dr. Ish was like, this is fucking retarded. He was done with their asses. I was done. Them niggas finally kissed after 10 days of being on television. Them niggas ain't never held a hand, touched each other's shoulder, nothing. So Ballistic is amazed when he see Jocelyn come down the aisle. They on the stage arguing back and forth about his feelings. She gives him a ring, but he don't give her one, and she was hot, baby. And then he gets down on his one knee and proposes to her, and she says absolutely with an attitude. And I was like, Jocelyn, how you gonna have an attitude when you saying yes to a proposal? So Shani is shocked that they fucking engaged, and she like, I know if them niggas can get engaged, me and fucking CeeLo ass can. But that nigga just sat there looking like, you still gonna be waiting on some Kim Zodiac shit. The ring doesn't mean a thing. So then that was the end of the episode, and the season was over. Overall, I give this season an A. It was a really good season. Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition will be returning in July with a whole new cast of people. We got to see a little small teaser trailer today that I'm excited about. Of course, when it comes back on, I'll see if I'm gonna do reviews on it or not. We'll see. Growing Up Hip Hop, LA comes back in 2 more weeks, you guys. So of course I'll be reviewing that. And since Walker and Tammy ends next week, I have to find something else to replace that with. So we'll see what I replace that one with. But thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Next week, they're going to do like a reveal thing of behind the scenes of what happened during filming. They'll catch up with all the couples and see who's together, who's not together. Jocelyn and Ballistic still together. Styles P and Old Girl still together. They ain't going nowhere. If anything, I'll be surprised if Michelle and Stu together, but who knows? So we'll see next week. Of course, Bianca and Chose aren't together, but she's pregnant with his baby. They're having a little boy. So yeah, love you guys. See you later. Bye.